21 is just fine. How can it be dry if swimming in water which is wet? Good
I
point.
realized it as I said it.
This stream is brought to you by water, actually. I'm drinking water right now. I got a 23 today. Nice. Did he do the jump off the first ring? It is possible to get 23 on those rings, but do some risky business. Nice.
Okay,
King
so
got
the
bolt.
jump.
Yeah, bolt jump is another one of the hardest tricks in the game. Two of the hardest tricks in the game are in this level. That's why this level is the worst. The very worst. Everyone hates it a lot. But yeah, so bolt jump is a very precise jump where you jump from the bolt of Clanker to that pole, and then it's so far out of range that most of the time you have to do a ground pound to get the height to grab on the pole, which King managed to do.
He's
If
getting
King
a
has
lot of these
perfect
tricks,
movement here.
actually. He even got the backflip out of that honeycomb.
Well, that's required. If you don't get that backflip, you're in trouble. Because you have to continue along, going around the level, around the outside of the level, collecting all the collectibles you can, and then make it back onto Clanker's back in time to make it into a bolt cycle. It looks like King had clean movement, and he's going to make it if he makes this jump, which he did, and he's right in there. Perfect cycle for King on the bolt.
Oh, I missed what Esper got in the rings.
It was a 20.
Okay.
Still good. A 20 is typically the kind of thing you'll get if you screw up the backflip jump off of one of the rings. A little bit tough. I don't know if Esper's going to go for bolt jump. He's been practicing it, but in a race scenario, will he do it? I know he's been saying, I might do it this run, and like giving it a shot most runs lately. So we'll see. Nope, he's not doing it. He decides he doesn't want to go for it, which is probably wise because it's super difficult trick. Super inconsistent, even for the top runners.
Casey managed to miss all the blades, which it seems like it might be a little bit difficult, but as long as you're on the right side of those blades, or on the right side of that slope, those blades can't hurt you, so you can just kind of maneuver in on each of those notes and pick them up.
Not a dodging god,
Yeah.
as it would seem.
We'll see how Esper does here.
Ooh, missed the backflip honeycomb. He's going to try lining it up and doing it again, and he got it second try. Whew, that was close, though. He almost fell in. Falling in there would mean that you wouldn't get to get all these notes in this Mumbo token, and it would lose you quite a bit of time. I'm wondering if Esper's still going to make the second cycle, though.
I don't know if he can. He's having a little bit of, yeah. It might work out for him. We'll see.
It's going to be close. But because he didn't go for bolt jump, he has a bit of a chance.
No.
Nah, looks like he missed it, but hey, still in there. So King's about to come upon the last trial of Clankers, which is called the Snippets, the Mutant Snippets. So optimally, he's going to want to kill these Snippets as fast as he can and then put himself exactly where the Jiggy spawns before it spawns so that he can collect it during the cutscene. By pooping 2 eggs on that crab, pooping 2 eggs on that crab, looks like he's going to make it right there. Yep. Nice Snippets by Casey. I was worried that he was going to miss that last one. That was...
It did look like the eggs were going a little bit to the right, didn't it?
Yeah, he got a little lucky there.
They have some pretty big hitboxes, so...
Yeah, luckily in this game, the enemies have massive hitboxes, and the obstacles have massive hitboxes, and all of the collectibles have teeny tiny microscopic hitboxes and are impossible to get.
Yeah, we saw a good bit of that in Mumbo's when Esper missed a few of those notes.
It's true, Bat. Movement is the biggest factor in this speedrun. Executing of glitches and tricks and stuff is not something common of Banjo-Kazooie. It's all about just being fast at doing the intended stuff. Most of the time.
Especially with all the cycles that they have to make.
Yeah. So movement is the biggest thing that's going to differentiate people here. So yeah, it looks like King's probably gotten a couple of minutes on Esper at this point. Or a minute and a half or so.
Looks like he's going to get the honeycomb right before drowning, which... It doesn't seem like too many people have trouble with this, but I have seen some runs failed to it before.
Yep. a good friend of ours. His name I will not say, but he's a good casser friend of ours. Died without missing that.
Oh no.
Without getting the honeycomb in a recent PB of his.
Oh no.
But yeah, that's the Death Warp for Clanker's Cavern. You just go underwater, collect all the rest of the collectibles that are underwater, and then right when you collect the honeycomb, times perfectly so that you drown, and you get taken back to the exit. King's on decent pace. I mean, it was anything sub 27 clankers is pretty good. Pretty, you know, you'd say that would be like a top clankers time, and I think that was like a 26:45. So, you know, I'd be happy with this on a PV attempt. So King is definitely, he's probably not necessarily happy with it, but because it's King and he's obsessed with getting perfect time.
Looks like Esper will get it, but yeah, no. Oh no, just
It's a little
short.
too slow. Yeah, a little too
They
slow
were kind of
there.
bullying him a bit into the wall, so.
He got hit too,
Mhm.
but he got close to the Jiggy, which is still good. But yeah, King is having a really nice early game. There was some mistakes in Mumbo's Mountain. He obviously had a really rough start to Clankers, which lost him a lot of time. But other than that, he's having a pretty decent start. For a race, it's good.
Well, looks like Esper will finish up just or pretty well here. Now we'll see King running into Bubble Gloop.
Bubble Loop's an interesting level in terms of health management. Most levels we just try to get really low on health so that we can execute a Death Warp at the end somehow, but this level you want to, you do get extremely low on health, but it's just because you don't want to wear the wading boots, which allows you to walk through the water without taking damage from the piranha fish. It's slower to wear them than to just jump through and take the damage. So he's gonna get down to extremely low HP and then back up to almost full HP, and then for the Death Warp at the end he's gonna lose health again all the way down to just 1 HP. So health management is key in this level. You do not want to take an unintentional hit anywhere.
This is
But
definitely
so far-
another level that a lot of runners really hate too with Vile. Hopefully
Yeah.
everybody can pull it
Everybody
off.
loves Vile. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I don't know about that. Oh, Casey's ahead of his PB at the moment.
Interesting.
He must have not had a
Not a terrible start,
his
like
best.
I said.
Yeah.
26:45-ish clankers. I don't know what it's. I'm gonna go find out. Because yeah, he's doing well.
We're gonna see how Casey does on the day. Ooh. Oh wait, he just took some damage on that leaf. He fell in the water a little bit. That's not good.
Uh-oh. I didn't
He's
see
probably
that.
gonna have to take the leaf back. Normally they can grab these notes and then jump through the water all the way back to the log, but because he took damage, he's going to have to take the leaf.
Yeah,
And lose a little bit of time here.
he's going to. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because normally you can make it out of the swamp, but you would have 1 HP. Oh, and he's just gonna have to. Ooh, what's he doing? Ooh!
He went for the full.
That I didn't even know was possible because usually I just give up if that happens and reset.
Well, luckily, doing that, his health is still right where he wants it to be, but only lost a little bit of time there.
Yeah.
Got a good
Right,
egg,
time loss.
which can kind of have some wonky hitboxes for some runners, but
Apparently King had an awful start in his PB. He's actually ahead
Yeah, I
by
was
quite a
gonna
bit
say.
right now.
really
Yeah, he's got like a 26:37, which is decent for sure.
nice.
Clanker split.
This part right here can be a little bit nerve-wracking
Yeah,
for some
gotta
runners.
be careful. Obviously, if you fall
Yeah.
here, it's death no matter what, unless you manage to not take fall damage or land in the swamp.
He pulled it off.
Yep, even fall. Nerves are not getting to King today.
Right here, we're gonna see him use some gold feathers to take out all these frogs, and then he's gonna be standing right where the Jiggy spawns to save a little bit of time.
Mhm.
He doesn't have to wait for the cutscene of this. Oh, yeah, there we go. He doesn't have to wait for the cutscene of the Jiggy spawning to get it.
Yep.
It's like just a second, maybe.
Yeah, this name is banned. It looked kind of like that, but he actually had to surface preemptively. Ooh, this is
Oh,
risky. Ah,
jeez.
yikes. He had a poor hut jump there.
Yeah.
Each one of these huts has a shock spring pad in it, which is the intended way up these mounds. But the runners get into Talon Trot and do precise jumps and rat-a-tat raps to get up these huts. And he's risking it for the biscuit here,
Yeah.
going for them again with 1 HP.
This last hut jump where he got the spring pad, he's usually, you can actually get up there without using the spring pad, but it's the hardest one to do. So most runners.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
opt out of
actually
doing
pixel
it.
perfect.
Yeah. We're gonna see him using a little bit of a cutscene overlap here, getting the frog and the grunty switch.
And he got that quite cleanly, which is nice. It's always a pretty big tilter to miss that.
Yeah. He's gonna have to pick up a little bit more health here, but
I don't think he will. I think he will keep
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Oh, he's doing it. What a baby. No, I'm kidding. Fair enough. It's a race. Safe strats. But yeah, so once you kill all those flibbits, each one of them leaves a honeycomb on that island. And if the level's done perfectly, you collect all of those honeycombs and get back to 6 health, which is 1 below maximum health. So since he took 1 honeycomb of damage during the huts, he is going to have to collect another honeycomb elsewhere. He might choose to get it from a dragonfly enemy, or he might choose to get it from a honey hive, but we'll have to see what he does, because he has 1 too little health for the rest of the level.
you might also notice that while he's going up these, I don't even know what you call them, but these little poles on the ground.
Cat o' nine tails? I don't know
Sure.
why that comes
I
to
don't
mind.
know. You'll see him ground pounding while he's going up them. It just kind of gets up,
Cat-
it helps him
cat
get up a
tails.
little faster.
Cat o' nine tails is a torture weapon, so
Huh?
not that.
It almost looks like a brown Q-tip.
It does, but they're called something. Yeah, cat tails, not cat o' nine
Okay.
tails. They also have another name I'm trying to think of, but that doesn't matter. So Esper's gonna give his best shot at the hut jumps here. We'll see if he can make up some time by not screwing this up. Got the first 2, which are the hardest.
We missed it a bit back there, but after Casey got the blue crocodile right next to the turtle house, or no, it was by Vile.
Or Tank Tup. Okay.
Yeah, no, it was by Vile, the crocodile by Vile. He got hit by one of the mosquitoes while he was in the cutscene, and after he does that, during the cutscene, he's actually able to control Banjo and Kazooie. It just saves a little bit of time here, but we're going to see that a lot later in Click Clock Woods, which saves a good amount of time there as well.
And in fact, we're seeing it right now. Him getting bonked by Tip Tup during the cutscene of the Simon Says allowed him to move during the Simon Says and started early. But yeah, he did take another damage, which means he's probably gonna have to hit up the honey hive on the way to Vile because he's low. Unless he goes for the boots. I'd be interested to see how he handles this. There are
He'll
some
probably get up
options.
to 3 health and go for the boots, if anything.
Yeah. He got the wrong turtle and he is
Oh,
dead.
no.
Esper is now in the lead.
At the very least, all he has to do is collect all the notes, but...
And the Jinjos.
Oh, true. Oh.
All the notes, all the Jinjos, and yeah, that is a rough one. He did not pay attention to the Simon Says. His memory is shot, probably too much water last night. And
He's a big water drinker, isn't he?
oh yeah, every time he commentates, he's glugging away here, usually with Haginator. Why didn't you use Notepad, says Flagramma. It was the second round, man. He thought he had it. It wasn't even the last round. But
Well-
Esper is now coming up on Tank Tup, and just like that, Esper has developed quite the lead.
He's definitely
I-
feeling a lot safer at this point.
Yeah. It depends if they're paying attention to where each other is at, but if Esper has heard the news that King...
I'm sure they have reporting on each other in their chat.
Yeah. No, it's a race though, because
Yeah.
still, as I still would believe, I would still believe right now that King is favorited to win.
He has a lot of time to save over Esper in the coming.
But by a
areas,
slight
at
margin.
least.
Because of
Yeah.
that death, it's a much slighter margin that I would say King still has the edge.
It's still anybody's game. We can see a lot of crazy things happen to both of them.
So King is being wise about this, not going all the way back up to the top of the hut because he does not need the Jiggy. He just needed the notes from that hut with the witch switch in it.
Which switch?
The witch switch, yeah. There's a witch switch.
No, I was making a joke.
You. Oh. All right.
Well, it looks like Esper's gonna be getting through all these turtles just fine, but he's not. He isn't. He doesn't have the greatest lead, but he's definitely
It's
feeling pretty good right now.
sizable. Definitely King lost many minutes. It's just it just depends on how fast King is able to get back to where he left off. Back at the turtles, so he's right on Esper's heel.
How are my jokes cringy, Dorothy? Please.
Control face. Oh boy, this is close, man. King has to do the turtles minigame again, so it's not as close as it looks. Esper is leaving the turtles,
Yeah.
but King has to start over from the top. The choir has to start over from the top as well.
How long does it roughly take to do the turtles?
I don't know. You think I know things about this game?
I think you do.
I don't even know this game at all.
You're letting me down, Dick.
Probably takes like a minute or two, minute and a half, minute 20, I don't know. Either way, Esper has in the swamp. There are two quite fast ways to do this. You can go in with 6 health or you can go in with 3 health. Depending on what you do, you either have to get only the first pair of boots or you also have to get the second pair of boots. Looks like Esper's gone in with 6 health because he skipped the boots.
You know what they say, Dan? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's my motto.
It is?
He noticed that my name backwards is Vegas.
Oh, what?
I never even knew that, to tell you the truth.
Really? You didn't even know that?
No, I didn't. Thanks for letting me know.
Vegas. No, ew, your joke was gross then.
What?
I can only think of that joke one way. What
Look,
happened
I
in
didn't.
Vegas?
Hey, come on.
Come
I
on.
did not. Oh, Dick,
How did you
please.
mean it then?
I was just saying, like, that's what you think of when you think of Vegas.
Okay, okay. Anyways, we got Esper coming up on the best part of the game here. Vile.
Are you gonna sing for us, Dick?
Should I? Should I really?
Maybe.
I don't know if I can sync up with the volume. Well, let's see here.
Why don't
Let's
you ask
open up-
chat? What do you think, chat?
Should I sing the Vile song? We gotta get our cringe, like, cringe radar out. Cringe-o-meter. Okay, no, it's not gonna work. It doesn't work. I'm not singing. I refuse. But hey. Sing or Kappa Pride. I'm not Kappa Pride. But,
Cringe level 1000. Oh, that might
alright,
be.
fine. I'll sing. Screw it. Let's go. I'm just gonna
Okay.
guess.
Everybody open up your Mr. Vile song.
Here we go, we're racing Mr. Vile, greedy crocodile, doesn't make me smile. On round over good. I don't know what. I can't even hear the music. I'm guessing.
You can only sing it as long as you're hearing it.
Yeah, well, like I don't know where. I can't hear the music. Oh, it was perfectly synced. Oh, goddamn! I should have kept going then.
You were synced. Oh man. All right. Well, We'll see how Esper does here.
Yumblies in my tumblies, hey, let's go. Greedy crocodile, Mr. Flippin' Vile, doesn't make me smile. Here we go, we're gonna eat up all the yumblies, yumblies in my tumblies. Do-da-da-do-da-da-do-da-da-dee-da-day. That's right, it's Vile, the crocodile. He's a greedy croc. I don't know how to sing this like family friendly.
You did your best. I think you pulled it off.
That's the end of the Vile song. Not quite right now. Ah, I should have kept going with it. Alright, I'll sing it during King. Oh no, wait, are we listening to Esper's audio?
I think
Probably.
Polly's in the lead, probably.
Family friendly, Winky D. Colon capital D. Oh, semicolon capital D, sorry. One sec, I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm taking off my clothes,
Oh dear.
just so you know. Everyone.
Huh? Alright, well, I mean, we can still see Esper messing up here a little bit and maybe losing Vile, which would lose him a lot of time. But that would
Worried
be the
about family
best thing
friendly,
for Casey right now.
They could say it's
Can
family
say
friendly, right?
We are
Yeah,
family
try.
friendly. Aren't we, Dick?
Do our best. I've never thought you to be not family friendly, other than that joke you just told like a minute ago about
The
Vegas.
biggest thing was not about. Oh.
Alright,
never mind. I'm just gonna put my foot in my mouth.
okay, so Vile was actually a scary part of the speedrun before Furnace Fun Moves was discovered, where you could lose to Vile, racist neck and neck PogChamp. It's close. I think Esper's probably got like a 30-second lead. Esper has exactly a not quite 30-second lead. It is really close. Oh wait, never mind. Esper's on round 3. He has like a minute and 20-second lead. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, Vile used to be a scary part of the speedrun where you could actually lose your run because Vile could win before we got speed shoes. Using Furnace Fun Moves, we were able to do the Vile minigame with the speed shoes ahead of time. And ever since then, it's been easy peasy. And
I know
we make
some
Vile
runners
cry.
have managed to figure out ways to fail this by just sitting still and forgetting that the race or that it's going on. It's happened.
Alright. Esper's finished Vile, no issues. He's got his 1 HP. Does King have more than 1 HP, or does the health just go
He
away
has
during the
1 HP.
minigame?
He has 1.
Okay. I didn't
Oh,
never
dang.
notice that the health was gone during the minigame.
He might. No,
What is
he
he doing?
went down.
What is
He
this?
went down to 1 for sure.
What is this?
He was zoomed in on his boots. When
That
you
was
zoom in on
really
the
weird.
shoes as the crocodile, it
Nice
shows
meme.
the little glow.
Lag reduction strats like those I've never seen. Alright, so, yep. Esper getting all the last few things. Got the last Jinjo. We got the Jiggy as the Croc, which skips the dance. Get the last few notes, and boom, dead. You die to the Dragonfly, it takes you right back to the exit of the level. With a 44.59 bubble gloop. Sub 45. Not too shabby, Esper. Esper's definitely on PB pace right now. King, not so much.
King's gonna finish up here. He's gonna have a lot of catching up to do.
9 Jiggies. Oh yeah, Jinjo Jiggy. Alright, so Esper is going to sequence break a little bit here, get this Lair Jiggy in an unintended way. Oh, he screwed it up. Gotta try again. Using the shock pad, he can actually jump onto the Grunty's hand here, and then he can... Wait, what am I supposed to be looking at? Okay, yeah. And then he can jump into the top of Grunty, where the hat disappeared. Get this Jiggy. Where's that funny Mr. Vile song? It's somewhere.
They want more, Dick.
I can't do it. It doesn't make sense. What is it? Oh, King is missing notes, but aren't they just the 5 notes over by the Dragonfly? What's he doing? King, what you doing, King? King is having
I don't know.
King is having what I'd like to call a complete and utter meltdown. I don't know what he's doing. He's just running around the level, just for fun.
Did he miss notes in the going up to Mumbo?
I have no clue.
Hell.
Hell, okay. Did he lose to Vile? Did we miss that?
Oh, he won to
No, he
Vile.
got the Jiggy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he hitting hell? This memer. There's something I'm missing here. Is
Why
he
would he
missing a
need
Jinjo?
help?
Okay. He just went and got health and a 1-up. I think he's trolling. I think what he's doing right now is he's
be.
trolling. And now he's not gonna die to that. Okay, he's clearly missing a Jiggy. No, he's not. Wait, he's missing a Jinjo? Oh, he's missing the blue Jinjo. Oh, that is brutal.
I don't understand why he.
Okay, so what he should have done if he missed the blue Jinjo was get the 5 notes and then go turn back into Banjo and Kazooie, because you cannot get the blue Jinjo with the crocodile. But so he went all the way over here to get help from the Honey Hive. Was he scared he was gonna die to the Dragonfly or something?
Now he's in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's
say
scared.
at this point that Esper is a bit of a favorite to win this race. At this point, for sure. And Esper, let's just ignore King right now, because it's too distracting. Esper's coming up on Gobi's Valley here. Well, he's in Gobi's Valley. You start off by getting one of these hoops here with speed shoes. These hoops, you're supposed to fly through all of them, and Esper has gotten insanely good RNG, and that is swaggering. We like to call it swaggering because he's gonna do a swag. He didn't even do it. Esper doesn't do swaggering. That's disappointing. I was really excited for some swag.
We're gonna at least see him get that first ring a few times. Whenever you go into an area and come out, that same ring will be back up. So luckily, the runners can just jump up there with Kazooie and get it, as long as it's coming up, or just spawning rather.
Yeah. So Esper's just doing Gobi clip here. Camera angle is a little off. I don't think this is gonna work. I think he might have to change something up here, flatten it out a bit. There we go. He has adjusted his camera.
The death
Ooh, he
here
gets
is
pushed out to the side.
Mean.
Come on, Esper.
Oh,
Oh, he gets it. That is clutch. Now I think he's gonna off.
Is he lost?
Go into the thing. Okay.
Oh, that was
What
close.
is going on? Okay, so King is now death warping, doing a little dance for us. But yeah, Esper has successfully gotten Gobi clip. It was pretty close. Pretty tough trick, pretty BS trick. Like sometimes it just doesn't feel like working, but he managed. So that's good. But I wish he did swaggering. I really wish he did.
We might see.
Disappointed in
Casey
Esper. I'm
going
gonna tell
for
him
it.
later. Ooh. Esper
He's
needs to take a
really,
deep breath.
he's really messing with us right now. I feel.
Yeah. Esper is probably gonna opt to kill this mummified hand here. Yep. Instantly. Not even gonna think about it. Just gonna go right in and get that HP. Dying after all this would be unfortunate, and it would definitely get King right back in this race.
If you're going for like the most updated route for this level, they're normally going to want a lot of health here, because later on in the level they're going to be walking in the sand to collect the last bit of notes. So he's probably going to want to be filling up here in the future.
So yeah, we just witnessed a little bit of the camera manipulation to have that ring spawn from the ground, but make it so that Esper could jump onto it before it got too high. So by using camera manipulation on that specific ring over and over and over again, we do end up going through 5 rings, which you know, the intended strat would be to get on the flight pad and fly through them.
Yeah, luckily enough, as long as you stay in the level, the number of rings that you've gotten, they don't reset. So
Unless you die.
sure.
But yeah, Esper is going to be what you want at the end of this level is to, ideally you want 4 health. 3 works, but yeah, to do the death warp at the end of this level, you jump through some of the hot sand, and then if you have 3 health, you have to use a tiny bit of gold feathers. Esper's going to have 3 health after he does this next minigame because you kill the mummy in here and he'll give him another health. So he should be good, but you know, it's Gobies and you can definitely take damage in a lot of different places. Kings open up Gobi's Valley. He's heading on over there right now.
We're gonna have to see something major
I'm really impressed.
happen on Esper's side for this to catch up to Casey.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Esper's memory match skills. I don't think he's missed a single one. Like, that's pretty... Wow. He just got a perfect
How did he
memory
do
match
that?
segment. He just did it perfectly.
He's so lucky.
Yeah. That was all luck.
I've never seen anybody get that on first try.
Alright, if Kane gets swag ring, I want to see swag ring. Man, come on. Oh, now he can't even do it. He failed to jump to the ring. He doesn't get swag ring anyways.
He's probably feeling a little bit tilted right now.
Could imagine. Esper wasn't lucky. He practiced. He practiced his mind, his freaking mind reading. The cursed commentator. Cursed? What's up, Roach?
Alright, we'll see how Casey does here on Gobi Clip.
Yep. And while Casey's doing Gobi Clip, Esper's actually doing a bit of a tricky... Oh, he's gonna try to beat bomb into Grabba's Jiggy. And he gets it.
Oh no.
And King is struggling with Gobi Clip. He got it. Okay, good. He got it.
Gotta survive.
Both runners get Gobi Clip. It's nice. Esper, what are you doing? Okay.
Oh,
Esper,
no.
what are you doing? Esper, no! He's too young. I don't know what he's doing. Esper! What are you doing? He really
is
doesn't want to beat
really
bomb
missing
into
that
something.
target.
This is terrifying. Oh no!
Oh no! It happened! Oh no!
Commentator, but that.
Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious!
That.
Wow, he beak bombed head first,
Oh,
full
no.
speed into his death, into the sun.
He has gotten a lot of this done so far, at least. So I think he's still ahead. I think he's still ahead, but barely. He can do.
No,
He
he's
can do.
behind.
You think he only has to get notes now? King has to do a lot of.
Yeah, he's behind now. It's close though. The thing about dying in Gobies is you have to revisit all the pyramids you've been to get notes from them, so he still has to like open all the
True.
periods, and that's pretty
That's true.
frustrating. Oh my. Esper was
That's
scared
exactly
that he was
what he needed.
Esper was scared that he was gonna beak bomb, not the target, and take damage. So, whoa, we got the first try Gobi clip like a god. That was really sick. That was a quick clip. Oh man, this is a funny race.
We've already seen 2 deaths.
2 deaths and King floundering at the end of Bubble Glue.
Oh no, he's going up the carpet. He didn't need to do that.
Oh, he didn't need to do that. That's true.
Yeah.
Coming back from
Muscle memory.
a death is part of the skill that comes to Banjo-Kazooie racing. But yeah, with the deaths, as both runners are probably filled with lots of frustration, it's gonna be a race. It's gonna be a test to see who can handle the tilt harder. Who can handle the tilt better at this point.
Casey's doing pretty well at this point. Looks like he's finally come back into his groove, so...
You would think that Casey would be able to get some kind of a second win from that.
Yeah.
There is no
He
head
seems
there.
to also have a pretty good memory. Did you see he got that first try too?
Damn. These runners. Yeah, Esper he beak bombed and missed twice and took 2 damage, and then basically what happened. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain what happened. Is if he beak bombs something other than the target, you take damage and bounce off of it. So he was trying to really carefully line up that beak bomb, and despite his efforts, still missed and died. It was pretty heartbreaking.
He was being really careful on that last one too, but it just kind of glanced off and took him right down into the sand.
So Esper doesn't have to do the memory match again. He can just get the notes. But and King's coming up here trying to beak bomb into grab him. We'll see if he does this. Ooh, he's a little low. He still got it. Nice. It's a weird trick, that grabba. It either seems like it's very lenient or very precise.
He got the beak bomb.
Yep.
He's not going to be seeing a repeat here.
Yep, officially past the furthest point in the run right now is King entering Ruby's pyramid here. Ruby is a snake charmer. You gotta give him 5 eggs and he'll play a song for you. Ooh. Normally you want to just stand on top of the basket lid that's on the snake's head and do a backflip off of it, but King clipped through and had to climb the snake's neck.
I don't think it's necessarily against the rules, Tetsuya, but...
Definitely not for this race, but that's interesting that in the Link to the Past randomizer, you're not allowed to look at the other person's...
Yeah, it would make sense in that one, because then you get a lot of information that you probably shouldn't have access to, but, I mean, regardless, you're going to be having people from each chat updating them on everything that's going on, and there's not really much they can do about that.
Jeez, Esper is just, having major struggles with this Gobi's Valley. He's opting to get the speed shoes right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's something interesting. Oh, he's out of red feathers. This is just...
Yeah, he wasted them all.
That's true. I didn't realize that was part of what was going down. He wasted them all, and now he's floundering around the level to try to refill his red feather count. And
that is a hard one to
100% it.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard one for him to come back from. But I guess Casey was in the same situation, so I mean, it looks like deaths are what's going to have to keep these two together.
Yeah.
He missed the switch a couple times there. Yeah, normally they want to be hitting that switch and then they can get a little bit of a jumping start up the ramp.
That switch be a bitch. They're tied in location, but Esper has a lot left to do in the level. Esper's just doing things out of order to get as many red feathers as he can, and then he'll probably do all the flying stuff at the end.
Right.
Which is, that is just a hard hit. And King is going to develop quite the lead from that. But it's pretty interesting that they're both doing the same thing right now, which is emptying the Speed Shoes pyramid, filling the water into the mouth.
Oh, he's getting a little bit blocked there by that mummy.
Did he take damage?
He didn't.
Oh.
But he's kind of losing a little bit of time as they're swarming him.
Jeez. That's interesting.
Had to waste a couple gold feathers for it, but...
Yeah, he opted to use gold feathers to kill mummies there to refill his honeycombs, but most runners, I don't know what, it's hard to say which is faster, but most runners would just use the honey hive next to Gobi at the end of the level before doing the death lord. Oh, looks like King just got a follower, and we're gonna smack that. Yo, thanks for the follow, Suho89.
That was the last time we're going to be seeing him getting that ring.
Yeah, and definitely the last time we're going to be seeing him get a new follower. Right, guys? Yeah, Esper's gotten all the rings now. King just successfully executed the mini skip quite well. He got a 54 left on the timer, which means it was perfect. Which is nice for King. Just extending his lead here.
Finally seeing Esper enter Ruby.
Yep, Esper is in Ruby's pyramid now. He's faced his foe, the target, to open this pyramid. He's conquered it, and he's in there. He's got the Jiggy. King accidentally took some fall damage off the top of the pyramid, so he's down to 3 HP, which means that he's gonna have to do the 3 HP Gobi's ending, which involves gold feathers, which is a little bit slower. So him using gold feathers to kill those 2 mummies doesn't seem like it panned out very well for him.
Right, he's gonna need gold feathers later on, right?
Yeah, because he took the fall damage. If he just decided to go get the honey hive over to the left here, which is to the left of Gobi, that's off screen, but that's where I usually refill my health if I'm low.
Yeah,
and you
I mean
can't really take damage there.
most of the gold feather, or he's gonna have to use a good amount of gold feathers in Click Clock Woods as well, right? So
Yeah, but even if you get down to 0 gold feathers at the end of Mad Monster Mansion, you'll be fine for refilling them throughout the rest of the game.
sure.
Most of the
Having
time.
a little trouble here jumping off the tree to get this last Jiggy.
Idonaru, thanks for the follow.
Or second to last Jiggy.
Whoa, what? King just did a frame perfect Talon Trot sliding jump off of the tree. That was really hilarious. He's
He's
just
having a little bit of trouble with his speed shoes movement.
Yeah. It's okay. I think he's given up.
He
Oh
missed
my
oh,
god.
I think he got on the flight pad because the shoes ran out, so he's picking it up at the flight instead of trying to pick it up with the shoes.
He's being a memer. There's no way it's faster to do that than to just fucking. Just.
Well, I
pick
think
up
his
the
shoes
Jiggy.
ran out.
I know, but you. Can
Oh,
still
you mean
pick up the
to-
Jiggy
right,
really fast
right.
rather than take the flight
Sure.
pad, fly around in circles trying to get the Jiggy for like 10 seconds.
I think he's just a little nervous.
Fine, Ben. Alright, I'm out of here. Alright, well, here we go. Let's see if King dies with 99 notes. That would be entertaining. Nope. He's gonna use the gold feathers, grab the last 3 notes, and he's done. Okay, we can all breathe a sigh of relief that someone has left Gobi's Valley.
Yeah,
and
this
Esper's
is
almost at the end too. It's surprisingly close. Esper just has to go around here, well, unless Esper still has stuff he hasn't done.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of notes here.
Well, I think he'll have 81, but which is the correct number.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Get the Jiggy from the Ginger. Yeah, so Esper's on track now. Esper's back on normal track. He's going to be doing the route as intended at this point. Esper has over 2 HP, which means he's not going to have to refill his health here. He's just going to go straight to Gobi, and he's going to do the ending sequence just like King just completed. And I'd say King probably has like a 2-minute lead or so. Maybe 3.
Sorry, Josh, I don't have 500 bits to.
Well, family friendly isn't required. I mean, it's just that there's a lot of viewers, and I like to respect that as much as I can most of the time. If it's not my stream, I mean, I swear like a freaking sailor on my stream with 300 viewers, I won't care. I will not care. Hide your kids.
Oh no. We're seeing about the same thing here. They were both having trouble with the speed shoes, just trying to get this cheeky.
It is
There we
annoying.
go.
That is one of
Can
those
be.
things that I'm kind of proud of, is that I've spent a lot of time working on that section, and everyone's always like, wow, how do you do that so fast? I'm like, man, I actually practiced that for like 2 hours. It's like not something that anyone would think to
Right.
practice, but a lot of time is lost on those species, man. From a lot of people, and a lot of runs, even the top guy. King is going. King kind of screwed up what would have been a damage boost onto the second platform there. He didn't want to go for it after he activated the fish a little too early. Watching this in church. All right,
This isn't meant for church. I'm sorry, Twisted.
Oh, Esper, what are you gonna do? Looks like
He'll
Esper.
be fine. He'll be
Yeah,
able
he
to
doesn't
get
have to use gold feathers here, as long as he doesn't miss. Okay. And they're done. They're both finished Gobi's Valley. King doing a pretty dank quick dive. That's the really deep one. I like that one. Always looks awesome. After opening Mad Monster Mansion, this level is another one that easily could. If King has a bad death, it's Asper's in the lead again. That's
Yeah.
just all there is to it.
Well, I mean, once you hit Gobies, that's when the run kind of goes into overdrive, really.
True. I mean, Clanker's Cavern has developed into the hardest level by far, but only because of recent like ridiculous tricks that people have decided that we're gonna do now. But like Gobi's Mad Monster Mansion and Freeze Easy Peak all together, the mid games are quite challenging to be quick and to be speedy on.
Well, and Rusty Bucket, which is a lot of people's least favorite level.
A lot of idiots' least favorite level.
It's my favorite level, but
Good. It's my favorite level too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can imagine it would not be fun to run, but it's definitely the best level by far.
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I think it's the best level casually. I like the challenge that comes up in Rusty Bucket Bay. I like the music a lot. It's my favorite song in both Banjo games.
I would agree.
And I personally think it's the funnest level to speedrun. Maybe it's challenging, but it's also, when you nail it, it's just so satisfying.
Out of both Banjo games, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, I don't
Hellfire
know. Are you a
Peaks.
Tui fan or something?
Hellfire Peaks.
Hellfire Peaks is up there, but not better than RBG for me.
Alright, well, now we're gonna be getting to look at Mad Monster Mansion here, which has a lot of.
All right,
really...
chat. Let's interrupt Sage and see what's your favorite song
I'm
in the
so
Banjo
sorry. I wanted to talk about the run.
No, screw that. What's your favorite Banjo song? Fuck, screw the run at this point. They're both doing terribly, absolutely horribly, in my opinion. So
They still deserve a little bit of commentary, Dick.
true. Fine.
Fine.
The Vile
The
song,
Vile
Darude Sandstorm.
Oh no. Darude Vile song.
Click Clock Wood. Oh yeah.
All right, Dick. You know what they want. Can you do the Darude Sandstorm for them?
What?
Can you do the Darude Sandstorm for them?
You want me to do the
Yes.
Darude Sandstorm
Yes.
for them?
That's
Like
what
I'm
they're
supposed to
asking
know what that
for.
means.
That's what they're asking
Okay,
for.
I'm doing it. You can't see me, but I'm doing the Darude Sandstorm.
King looks like he's having a pretty decent Mad Monster Mansion so far, at least.
Yeah, the beginning of Mad Monster Mansion, there's a lot of tight movement with
really.
the rooftop, and it looks like he's been decently clean movement on the rooftop for sure. No minor movement mistakes or major movement mistakes, just a, like pretty tight movement. You're welcome, Dan Latte. Alright, King is definitely going to go for a trick here called Napper Skip. It's a very, very difficult trick, and he screwed it up. But basically what you would do is you would stand on the very, very edge of that flight pad, and then you could actually take flight into the Jiggy, and it skips the Jiggy dance. It's pretty pixel perfect. There's probably only a couple of pixels where you can do it, but there is a decent setup for it.
I find it rare to actually see anybody pull that off, but
Dan
it might not be.
It is kind of rare. I mean, I don't know. I've developed a pretty good setup for it. I have a pretty 50-50 on it, but like probably not many people other than me get that one. King knows my setup though, so
Ooh, he's kind of getting a little bit blocked by a ghost there. He's not having fun with that.
no. And King's also about to get to a kind of a tricky tilting jump where you jump off of this honey hive onto the maze and over the hedge. Oh, you got it. Nice. First try. And you
We're
roll
gonna see how
down
he does
here.
with pods.
Whew, not bad. That's perfect. That was really, really clean. These pots are going really, really well so far, and yeah, there's definitely the
hasn't
pots
really
are
messed up
probably
a
the
single
trickiest. He didn't exactly mess up a single one, but he's didn't do optimal strats there either. But it was clean for what he wanted to do. Which will be, that's like definitely a really, really, really hard part of the run, is getting nice quick pots.
Yeah.
And Tumblar, yeah, this level just, it's really fast. Ooh, he took damage right at the beginning of Tumblar, which is going to throw him off. Is he still going to go for the, he still goes for the fast strat, leaving him with 2 HP here. If he goes for the full fast, he's going to get hit. Oh! What is he doing?
He is playing really dangerous here, especially with his lead. He doesn't really need to be doing that.
No, and he.
I think
and
he's worried more about PB than winning the race.
which is fine, but
Sure.
it'll also.
Well, he's not. He
He's
can't
not
PB,
worried
I
about
guess.
PB. He died like 100
Yeah.
times. He is down
He
to
got
1
hit.
HP in Mad Monster Mansion at Tumblar. This is a very, very high death situation unless he plays very safe and goes and like out of his way to get some help. There is high possibility of King dying here, in my opinion.
He honestly needs to. I mean, you don't screw up a lead like this.
He's gonna
without-
jump right into a skeleton right here. Nope. Oh God, what's he
He's,
doing?
I think he's going for the honey. No,
No, he's
there's
he is.
there's a honeycomb hive right in here, isn't there?
Yeah, King ain't no bitch. King right now is gonna just go balls to the wall, and he is gonna die.
I am gonna disagree with this.
He's gonna die. He's gonna jump into the tentacle too. Watch, he's gonna jump right into the tentacle.
He didn't.
Oh,
do it.
he went off to the side.
Then he'll have to get a
That would
different
have been
Mumbo
insane.
token.
He would have died if he jumped into the tentacle. But because he didn't jump into the tentacle, there's actually a Mumbo token in that tentacle,
Right.
and he skipped it. Esper struggling with the pots right now. Pot's definitely one of the definitely I would say the hardest part of Mad Monster Mansion is the pot.
Yeah, you almost have to get your egg perfect sometimes. It usually bounces right out or
Oof.
right off the edge.
It's just I'm getting angry watching Esper do the pots, and I'm feeling Esper's anger because the pots are annoying.
I'm getting angry watching King.
Yeah, he's gonna get another
gonna be
HP right
using-
here,
Sure.
but he's still gonna be in danger of dying, and he has 0
He's
gold feathers.
out of gold feathers.
He's
Yeah.
out of gold feathers, ladies and gentlemen. King is if King does okay, what King should do, in my opinion, in a race scenario, which he won't because he's King, and he's gonna go balls to the wall. He doesn't do safe strats. When King gets up to the rafters, he should go out of his way to get a gold feather and 2 health from the bats. I would do it, even in the tournament. I did, in fact, do it in my first run.
He has no reason not to with his lead.
True. Well, it's interesting the way that these work. The way that these races work is that, at least in the group stages, they do add up all your average times. So he still has reason to try to get the best time he can,
Okay.
even though he's way ahead of Esper. He might try to like he wants his average to be better
Right.
because depending on your average is who you get put against in the next round of the tournament. He's flying too close to the sun.
Well, he's definitely showing off his memory skills here. I saw him the other day screw that up because he couldn't remember how the combination worked, but okay, he's gonna grab the Jiggy. Some people do like to opt in to grabbing that Jiggy with flight here, but
Yeah, I mean, most people would, but I don't think it really saves much time because you do have to
saves
fly all the
barely
way
any
over
time,
there.
right?
It might not save any time. It's one of those tricks, so
Yeah.
never really matters whether or not you get in flight or not. Esper fails
Esper
the
messed
Jiggy
up the
Jig
Jiggy
skip.
Mhm. He's also gonna have to opt for another Mumbo token.
King did not. Oh, King did
He
go
got a
get a
health.
gold feather, but he
And a
did
health.
not get
Oh
health.
no, he didn't get health. You're right.
So what is he gonna roll here? Okay, this is make or break, and he's fine. He's fine, unless he dies to this ghost.
He has a
God.
gold feather. So.
What's he gonna do? All right. He's safe. He has 2 HP, which is at this point he's not in trouble of dying, because at this point you want 2 health for the death warp. This is optimal and not risky
Right.
anymore. But
But
up
he's
until he got that health from the ghost, he was risking it big time.